Yoki21 here, and welcome back to my Tale to Wastelands live stream. So this is part 2. We're going to continue from where we left off. I made a hard save after a quick save, so I don't lose progress, but because quick save still exists, let's delete the hard save and go quickly to save. If you want to chat with me, make sure to use the live chat. I'll make sure to read your talks. So in the last stream, there's one person who came to the stream too late, and I'm already ending. Yeah, I hope you got better luck this time. So, aside from talking to Lucy West, let's talk to Colin Moriarty.
Welcome to Moriarty. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. You've got the caps, I've got your pleasure. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Your troubles are a thing of the past. Oh God, it's you. The little baby girl all grown up. Persistent little flower, ain't you? Then and now it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
Do you know where he went after visiting here?
You seem like a nice kid, so I'm going to be straight with you. Your dad was here, and now he's not. And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. Let's say 100 cops, and Daddy's location is yours. Very reasonable.
Here's the money. Where's my dad?
Excellent. Your dad raised a smart kid. Really no substitute for the love of a father, now is there? Speaking of dear old Dad, he went southeast into DC to the Galaxy News radio station. Good luck now.
There's actually a quicker way to finish this without losing any caps, so let's look the quick save and...
Colin Moriarty, at your service. Welcome to Moriarty's. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. You've got the caps, I've got your pleasure. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Your troubles are a thing of the past.
My dad and I were born in Vault 101.
Is that what your father told you? That you were born in that hole? That he was born there as well? Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well, you stayed in my saloon after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mom, truly.
Frick.
But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of little disappointments. And now you're all grown up and wondering where he's gone to.
My dad told me we were born in Vault 101.
Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. Oh, 5 years back. All hail the overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you, hmm?
I was kidding. Dad talking about you all the time. No, really. Where is he?
Did he? Well, our time together was brief. But
We also got
that is
EXP
the
from
way
that.
of it. When a bond is forged, little else matters, hmm? Well, he did come through here, but he left. I'm truly sorry. But maybe you can catch up to him. He headed southeast into the city. Said he needed information from those lonies at the station. You know, Galaxy News Radio. What there is of it. And so now we part.
Is it true, Amanda? Was I not born in the vault?
It's true. Neither of us were.
How could you keep me from this?
How could I
Keep this
tell
from
you?
me.
What would you have done? The vault was home, that's all that matters.
My home is where I was born and taken from.
Home is just a word, an idea. The place changes all the time. Look at us now. Home is wherever we spend the night.
I guess you're right.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. It's complicated. Come on, let's go find Dad.
Also, it's convenient that Walter is here. We can get the quest from him so that we can repair the pipes outside.
Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs. And I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks.
I'll keep it in mind.
I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen.
Since we already got the password from Nova, we don't have to hack it. And since Moriarty is a prick after all, I'm gonna take his reward money. Make a quick save here. I'm sick of looking at this guy's face.
Don't piss around. You don't want to be standing with my thumb up my ass all day.
Yeah, no sneak damage.
Right on. I'm ready for more action.
Allow me to introduce my...
we go talk to Walter, let's get her some more scrap metal. We need to go to Moira's for that.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the Wastelands. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Sure, I got plenty to say about the life in the vault.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life. Or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
It wasn't paradise down there, but it wasn't bad either until Dad left.
A runaway dad, huh? I've seen plenty of them before, but none with the big 101 on their back. Good luck finding him. Maybe the armored vault suit will help you out there, huh? That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun. Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words.
Let's get started.
Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
So, I recommend we start with landmines, because when you're going to Minefield, you're going to the Super Duper Mart, but because I already went to the Super Duper Mart before, I don't need to go there anymore. It's a fast travel point for me. So, if we go to like Minefield first, then we can go back with potentially a crippled limb, so we can finish one phase of the next chapter in a single go, and also we can get irradiated as well on the way back. So we start with the landmines.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies?
I'm off to Minefield. Wish me luck.
Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
Since this is a good guy route, you have to kill Arkansas, because he's a danger. Not just the raiders that come to attack him, but he attacks anyone. So yeah. Also, Moira turns out to be one of the railroad, if I'm not mistaken, because we could ask her about the android from the Commonwealth.
Have you heard the so-called android recording? It sounds like an ordinary man. Here's a spare copy of that old holotape. It's a hoax for sure. What do you need? Good
So
hunting.
we can later get the money back
It's a bit off that one.
after we scrap the items.
Don't try anything.
Now we bring all of the scrap metal over to Walter.
What? Yeah, what is it?
The pipes are all fixed.
Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the waste. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
Sounds good to me. I'll bring you the parts I find.
Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town in fresh water. Hurry back as soon as you find some. Huh? Yeah. Well, all right. Let me count out your caps.
And we leveled up. Alright, we also get here and now, so we can install the level up. Oops, sorry. Finesse is also important. We also need, well, like step if we want to avoid mines later on, but since we're going to minefield, we're not going to need that for a moment. We need to be at level 14.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property.
He used the
I need
S
to
word,
find a
hence
doctor in
why
Wasteland to
the
perform
slavers
facial
at Paradise
reconstruction.
Falls
I also need someone who knows
also
a great
went
deal
for
about computers. I need I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
Since they were in Paradise Vault, we also have
Leave
this.
a little assignment from the Commonwealth. A very important slave escaped into the Wasteland. Well, it's not exactly a slave. It's what they call an android. Kind important thing isn't what this guy is. The important thing is the job pays more than you can imagine. He thinks the synth man might be looking to get in touch with the doctor or
He used the term synth before they were really used in Vault
Get a
4.
move on.
Ah, welcome.
Yeah, I should have quick saved. The power of music turned off. Yeah, let's ditch this utility outfit. I forgot to change it.
Leave a little assignment from the Commonwealth. A very important slave escaped into the Wasteland. Well, it's not exactly a slave. It's what they call an android. A kind of synthetic man. The important thing isn't what this guy is. The important thing is the job pays more than you can imagine. He thinks the synth man might be looking to get in touch with a doctor or a techie. You want to cut? Get a move on.
Groovy.
Ah, shit, that hurts. Ah!
nice sniper rifle this early. Let's quick save, I don't want to get jinxed. And it shoots 5.56, so yeah, more ammo is much more worth it. If you install CFEE, you are forced to use, well, console commands for this encounter. You'll see why. Oh, I guess I got lucky, because oftentimes the raiders will kill Dogmeat before we get to him, so at least I'm lucky this time. What's the matter, boy? Is your master? I know how you feel. I lost my dad. Wanna come with me? It's dangerous out here all alone. Also, if you're in Scrapyard, make sure to go here. Regardless if you have done one random encounter but involves a key, if you have a high enough lockpick skill, you can just pick the lock. John's treasure box, and because I already have a lockpick of 75 above, I get these for free. We need to get rid of Arkansas. We want to go through there without any exploding cars. We need a vantage point. Or else we're toast. Also, make sure not to heal using stim packs here. So I'm going to use the Coca-Cola over here. Make sure to get a crippled limb as well. Alright, I guess that's enough. Alright, Mr. Arkansas is no more. Darn it. the landmine protectors I use makes it so that it runs too much. Go back there, damn you.
Ah, shit, that hurts.
You're playing hard to get, huh? Not this time. Alright, let's get troubled by this one. Now we need a weight so that we can get irradiated. We need our HP back down to 50, below 50.
He's coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear will be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. The men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who dwell here in his favored land.
Here. You've done so much for it. No, thank you.
Attend now to the words of the prophet.
Now we need our health to below 50.
What's happening?
He is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom.
All of us here thank you.
Let those who dwell here
That should be enough. Let's go.
How are those hot little potatoes? Because, you know, they're on the ground, like potatoes, and hot because they, explode. Anyway, what's up?
I got through mine still alive and I even broke your present.
My very own landmine! Oh, just what I've always wanted. Well, always since I sent you out on this anyway. Now, tell me all about it. What was it like going through there? What's it like disarming a landmine?
That whole place is a death trap.
Lots of places are nowadays. Good work staying alive in tough conditions. It'll be a great example for the book. I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously you know your way around them. Have a couple rainy day toys of mine. And looking at this landmine gives me an idea. It's a terrible device that does terrible things, of course. But it's easy to make your own, too.
Alright, let's continue. Let's finish the one about
That's what I
radiation.
need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that.
You need to have everything ready to deradiate me as soon as I get back. This is horribly dangerous.
Now that's the adventurous scientific spirit. Go on out there and get good and fried. Oh, but not so much that you can't come back. 200 rads should be enough to get a reading, although 600 or more would be useful. Trust. I guess they sent those tapes to lots of people, especially people like me who are interested in technology. Boy, I wish androids were real, though. Oh.
Alright, that's 600.
Did you?
I'm about as irradiated as I can get without burning a hole in the floor.
I can tell. You're positively glowing. Now, just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up.
Just do your examination and fix me up, please.
You're a mighty lucky one, you know that? At this state, most people'd have trouble standing up, much less walking over here. Now, let me take a few notes, and I'll handle that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade Radcure concoction. I've never had a chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. Exciting, isn't it? Okay, a little ramen milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny, mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems, as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.
Now, when you suffer from advanced radiation poisoning, crippled limbs automatically regenerate.
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart
Let's
not...
skip that.
I guess you've been around a bit. So, tell me about what you found.
They kept their base gear in the pharmacy. They had the mats in the back. That's raiders for you.
So you're saying that they acquired a well-protected stash? I wonder how many other places are hiding treasures behind monsters. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. Tastes kinda great after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better.
Alright, now let's go to the second chapter.
You've done a great job. I just need to add in the section on how to cook rat, and this chapter's done. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course, you may need them. We still got 2 more chapters to go. The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there, for better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first?
So we start about injury.
Well, I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right? Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries. Maybe a crippled limb or 2, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you, so don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Okay, it was kind of cute at first.
I got my eye on you.
Well, how do you feel?
This really hurts, you know.
Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity.
Pain is just chemical receptors gawking at the brain. Must to stay focused on survival.
That's a very enlightened attitude you've got. Shame it doesn't stop bullets, huh? Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now hold still and quit fidgeting. Ugh! How can you be walking around like this? Okay, I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too. There's a sort of mole rat repellent I've developed. I need it to be tested on a few mole rats before I can say it's a success. There's a lot... Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit.
I'll test out the repellent for you.
It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation. Then they're gone before you know it. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown.
This is actually pretty easy, but with companions, make sure that they are using melee weapons, or else they'll shoot you.
Whenever I fight.
So, let's flip up the repellent stick. You don't need to go to the tepid sewers to find 10. You can find a few here.
Those raiders strapped me with explosives. You've got to help me.
Oops. Damn it, how... Why does all out of all time they spawn just right now? Alright, because we know we're getting ambushed. Let's get ready. Let's set this to burst.
Two hits. I'm gonna fuck your shit up, kid. Are you fucking kidding me? Hit, kid. Two hits. 102.3.
Also, make sure to grab this. Also, CFEE added a new quest with Jericho. First, go inside the school, then talk to him.
What are we standing around here for? Think I've been here before.
During our reading days, well, I'm glad you're on a better path now. These people are evil.
There's not a lot of cash in being good, you know.
Walter, hold my broken pipes. Yeah, I think dog meat backed out. That dog meat, that dog meat.
Whoa! Nice!
I've left a lot of ghosts in my path. Some of them, well, they're coming a bit close to catching up to me.
Is that regret? That's good. Your regrets can set you on a better path.
Whatever you say, kid.
There's one more encounter, but we need to go back to Megaton for that. So instead of going back there, let's go to the Tepid Sewers first to do Moira's job. We're near Grey Ditch, so let's wait for Brian Holmes to come to us. I don't want to be out here in the middle of the night, so
Those monsters.
there we go.
They're gonna get me.
Those what? What's the matter?
Those things. They keep coming. They scare me. Make it stop.
Hey, calm down. It's going to be okay, I promise.
You won't leave me like all the other grown-ups. You can help me.
I need to know more if I'm going to help.
Those big things. They're all over Greyditch. And they killed everyone. Please find my papa.
Okay, I'll look for your father.
Will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back.
Look, anything else you can do to help Mike save lives?
You know, maybe this will help and maybe it won't. But Papa hid a bunch of stuff behind the old diner in the dumpster. He trusted me with the key and said it was for emergencies. But I bet he wouldn't mind you having it.
Is there anywhere you can hide while I search?
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
So yeah, the environment looks
This one's mine.
much better than Vanilla Fallout 3 because of the greenish tint. Now that greenish tint is no longer here, it makes the environment a lot more 200 years-ish.
Another day in the wasteland.
You can kill the Mirelurks in the memorial before starting Moira's quest, and she'll be none the wiser. Who are you?
Hey there.
I need medical supplies.
I guess I can spare a few things.
We still have the ant nectar.
Give me a
That's a fair trade, right? You
This
at least you
place
got the
gives me
nectar for
the
making
creeps.
stuff up. Just kill the ones right here, then we'll later come back. Assault rifle.
Please, someone! Help me!
Time to die!
Ah, shit, that hurt.
Go down.
Someone help me!
What's with the death pose?
Someone help me!
Oh my. Here. Here.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I'm rich right now.
Hey, friend.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working. Oh, excellent. Substantial field testing, precise reports, and such dedication. What more could I ask for in a research assistant? So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I'll bet.
It looks like their mole rats are allergic. Can't figure out another reason why their heads explode.
Those poor little mole ratties. Oh, I wonder if I could make a hypoallergenic version. Oh, but that'd hardly be effective. I should mention that. Proper handling of mole rats could be important if they could be domesticated. Milked, maybe? Oh, anyway, keep the repellent. Oh, but for your trouble, here, have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them.
The Mirelurks.
Yes, knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs. That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
I wish there were more people. You looking to trade, stranger?
So this is the final location so that Jericho can give us another encounter.
Drink is empty. Fix it.
Here, get yourself a drink on me.
Good answer. Now fuck off.
Yeah? A ghoul city down in D.C. called Underworld. If you ever get there, tell Carol that I said hi.
Hey, you. I need to ask you something.
I know this is about what this is about. You're considering joining back up with the Raiders, aren't you?
No. Do miss it sometimes. It's a life of freedom, you know?
You're a better man than that now. That stuff's best left in the past.
Yeah, you're right. Stupid idea anyway. Come on, let's get moving.
You have done your best to keep Jericho away from the Raider lifestyle. As a result, you will now have 6 plus 6 DT against any Raiders.
Why don't you look where you're going?
Sorry, Moira, but I need that.
So were they intelligent? I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
I'm no zoologist, but I'd name them Scylla serrata horrendus.
That's very scientific of you. Personally, I wasn't sure if they were crabs or if they came from some sort of brine shrimp wraps. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced, neutral-colored headgear. Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
I suspect this completes the second chapter's research, correct?
Correct as always. And your feedback's really led to a very smartly written book. Maybe too smart for some folks, I worry. Of course, if the reader can't be bothered to understand something important as a book on how to stay alive, then what can we do, huh? And in case those readers blame you for their ignorance, here's your payment. 2 big boxes of ammo. Now, on to the next chapter. The last chapter's a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now.
If you got the
so
robotics
let's finish it up
expert work,
strong. What's first?
you don't have to go to the Rapco facility. So, using old technology sounds interesting.
It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this Robco processor widget. He said it's worth it. According to him, if it's connected to the mainframe in the Robco factory, you could have access to all the robots you'd ever want. Now that would be a great example of how to harness technology, wouldn't it?
I could just write that section for you, trust me, I'm an expert.
Practically speak robot, do you?
Good boy,
As long as you don't
programmer.
write it in all ones and zeros, then I guess it'll be fine. Thanks. In fact, here, just in case your expertise fails you, a few pulse grenades and my old science textbook. Enjoy! I want to find out the history of how a successful settlement like Rivet City got started. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be?
I could check the library.
Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
I bet I can research this and other great things at my local library.
Great! The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity.
Hell of a day, isn't it?
can now buy Clover if we want to join our company. Let's go ahead and buy Clover.
Ain't no reason to stick around here.
Sorry, Chica. There's nothing to say.
Guns. Not that.
I just gave him one. He said not bad. Yeah. You gotta wait a little bit more, buddy. The best way to get Chinese assault rifles is the Mama Dolce's factory near Arlington.
I'm sure that whatever you have to say is absolutely fine.
Goodbye.
Not call.
Right here, Eulogy. No need to yell.
What have I said about back talkers?
What do you
What
want,
have I said?
Slayer?
Sorry, Eulogy.
Hello there, my dear. Gotta be careful using a slave as a bodyguard. Most aren't exact. You're in luck.
Is this your bodyguard? We sell her.
Have you seen this place? I've got all the guards a body would ever need. Even a body as fabulous as mine.
What makes her so special?
I'll tell you why. Because Clover is the craziest girl I've ever seen. And I'm an expert on crazy girls. Crazy in a fight, crazy in the sack, crazy every which way but loose. But most of all, she's crazy in love with whoever's holding her leash. And for the low cost of 1,000 caps, Miss Clover could be crazy. You
Sounds like a good deal and fun too. Soap.
You don't know the half of it, friend. Clover's all yours now. Have fun, you two.
Don't mind Eulogy. Daddy don't pay no attention to us.
What do you? Anything that I have to say, Mr. Eulogy can say for me.
Hello there.
Alright, let's get our caps back. I didn't come here just to waste my caps like that.
Just let me know if you need any.
Anything that I have to say, Mr. Eulogy can say for me.
Something's off here. Why can't I buy Clover?
Sorry.
Let me check the mod list for
Try that again.
I'm sorry, sir. Anything. Mr. Eulogy don't like me talking to the Johnnies without his permission. What do you want, Square? Anything that I have to say, Mr. Eulogy can say for me.
Something I can help you with?
Maybe it's because I have too many people with me.
Sorry.
Yeah?
Try that again.
Sorry.
What's up?
Yeah, kid. What do you need? Whatever, kid. Hello there, man.
Maybe they're pretty. What do you want, Square?
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Sorry. Try that again.
So we can't recruit Clover no matter what we do. The same thing happened in my previous playthrough as Shido. Well, Clover ended up dying because I attacked Paradise Falls.
Well now, if it isn't the...
Do you know what time it is? Time to die.
Hey there.
Killer room.
Sure, give me whatever you got.
Another day in the wasteland.
Ah.
They owe me 50.
tale.
Hang on. I just need to catch my breath.
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately.
I was just exploring this area.
You're awfully brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins?
I'm searching for records from the library.
It seems that we have similar goals in mind. It's rare to meet someone who has proper priorities. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested.
I'm interested in this. Tell me more.
Good. My task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives at the Citadel. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived. But finding a book in these ruins is difficult. I could have 1,000,000 initiates to comb the ruins, and I'd still never come close to recovering every book that remains undamaged.
And you want me to help you gather books, right?
Precisely. The collected knowledge of a lost age is worth far more than any weapon. So, return here with any books that you find in good condition. I will compensate you for every volume that you bring me. Think on it, and return when you have books to offer me. Excellent. Very well.
Fucker got me. What's up? This one's mine. What's up? Sure thing. This is just getting ridiculous. This is just getting ridiculous.
Sure, give me whatever you got.
Yeah? Have a look. Sure thing.
Give me whatever you got.
Have a look. Welcome back. The all of us here thank
It appears you were wounded, madam. May I suggest you seek medical attention? As soon as possible.
Ah, a fellow student on the path of the Wasteland. It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick. Another satis-
Hey.
Heads up. Yeah? Have a look. down.
Keep your head down, idiot. Raider income. Watch out. If you're going to get yourself killed out here, you mind doing it further away from our bunker? I don't want your corpse stinking up our little patch of heaven.
Thanks for the help, and you are.
Defender Anne-Marie Morgan with the Outcasts. But all you need to know is that I've got a gun and a low tolerance for screwing around.
Who are you people?
We call ourselves the Outcasts, and we collect technology to preserve it from tribals and idiot locals. And before you ask, we were cast out from that company of zeros who call themselves Lion's Brotherhood of Steel. Way we figure it, if traders think we're too harsh in following orders, we're probably doing something right.
Collect technology? How do I sign up?
We aren't recruiting, kid. Old sap lions might trust walk-ins, but we don't. But if you want to help out, well, we might be able to work out a deal. You bring in technological devices, and we'll pay you a finder's fee based on the device. But Protector Kasdan would have to okay it first.
Sounds good. I'm in.
Okay. But first you'll have to talk with Protector Kasdan. You can work out the details with him. Protector Kasdan, sir. We've got a local interest in your job.
I'm Protector Henry Kasdan, leader of the Outcasts. This had better be good. Normally, I wouldn't be wasting my time talking to a local. But Morgan tells me you can make yourself useful. So, interested in collecting technology for us?
I'll take the job.
That's what I like to hear. You can start immediately. You'll report directly to me. I'll take in your gear and dole out your pay. Now get cracking.
Yeah? What is it?
Is it there? Are there books? Oh. Really? A whole library? So, what did you... I suspect you and I are two of the only people who really appreciate its value. Yes. Oh my goodness. When I'm done with this, I'll have to work on copying all of this information. It could take a while, you know. Oh, but here's a book of mine and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books. Yes, Rivet Cities in particular. It's the most successful survivor settlement around, but no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's... Oh, now I can't wait for...
another day in the Wasteland.
Good to see you.
my god! Oh my god!
I'm...
What you need? Have a look. Another day in the wasteland.
I didn't sign on with you so that we could be playing Santa Claus out.
No New Vegas run. This is Tale of Two Wastelands, so we start off by playing the Fallout 3 story first. Then we get jacked AF by the moment we reach the Mojave.
Guard down.
Please, do you have any water? Welcome to Rivet City.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. Research, huh? I can't help you there, but you're free to ask around inside. Just don't start any trouble. Carry on, then.
This is a quick fix. Thanks.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
I'm Tammy. Have you seen my good-for-nothing son lately? The little shit is usually up to no good.
No, I haven't seen him.
Figures. I'm going to the Muddy Rudder for a drink later. If I see you down there, you can buy me a drink.
Take care, Tammy.
Like I care.
Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Seagrave Holmes. I have a little of just about everything here.
Do you have any T-51B?
A what? Look, if you just want to crack wise, go somewhere else. But if you've got stuff you want to sell, then I'm your man.
Do you know anything about the mind wipe on that escaped android?
Shh! They might be listening. Commonwealth has tried to make it out to be a hoax. But the escaped android is real, I tell you. Listen to this holotape. It will make you a believer, too.
What do you know about River City's history?
Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb. But I never really cared about the politics.
Can you think of anyone from back then that might know more?
Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton. And he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly.
Enough about River City.
Oh, right. I sort of lose track of time talking about the old girl.
Remember that secret android project I told you about? Well, they got some serious pre-war tech on their hands. They nabbed a lipoplasticator and a microdermal graftalizer for the facial reconstruction. Not sure where they'll find a chopper with enough skills to use it without making him look like a freaking ghoul. Oh, and get this. Can you believe they found a circuit neuralizer? That or someone built one. Word is that they're going to completely rewire the brain of one of those things.
You've been rather
If
busy
you know
lately.
who they got working
asking
on this,
questions,
let me know. I wanna meet the
investigating.
guy.
So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be...
Look, whoever this missing android is, I just want to help, okay?
Well, if that's true, then the first thing you need to do is halt your investigation. No more questions. No more searching. The movement I'm involved with, we help his kind escape their Commonwealth-imposed slavery. We help them disappear.
What would you have me done?
Really want help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead, and that was on the corpse. He'll believe me. Do that, and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that, and you'll have saved a man's life.
Goodbye.
You know...
The Mirelets have been quiet lately.
This here is flak and... I don't put the good stuff out on...
others.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the way.
Maybe a quick fix has something that will help you, sweet.
Cindy's got all kinds of accounts.
I'll try that.
May I take your order?
Moira, well done. With wine.
Weird.
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston.
Bye, Doc.
You don't look hurt. What can I do for you?
You know who might have a lipoplasticator or microdermal graftilizer?
I heard a rumor that old Pinkerton at Rivet City somehow conjured up a lipoplasticator and microdermal graftilizer.
Hasn't changed at all. I don't know why I'm surprised.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
Tell me about the city's history.
What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going.
I hear you're the only one who knows the truth about Rivet City's founding.
Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight.
Setting the record straight is exactly my goal.
For that, You have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck. About 40 years ago, we were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton.
So you used to be in charge? How did you end up here?
That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell, if I'm leaving the city I made great.
Do you have any hard evidence of all this?
Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place.
Let's discuss the facial reconstruction and mind wipe you did for the android.
What are you talking about, girl? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that?
You're not going to enjoy what happens next if you don't tell me what I need to know.
Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the Wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch.
I get that you don't like Dr. Lee, but let's focus on the android.
That witch ruined my life, but you're right. Who gives a crap about any of that? You want your precious proof. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synth man's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable.
Harkness deserves to know. We'd want to know if we were androids.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm going to have my android army rise up against you and your human ilk. I suppose you're right. But don't worry, I didn't really wipe his memories. I just buried them. But you can get them back. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines.
My designation is A3-21. I'm a synthetic humanoid from the Commonwealth, and I'm about to undergo a memory transfer. I'm here at Rivet City, where I've already had my fix altered to look like someone else. I'm still getting used to the sound of my new voice, but soon I won't even remember what I used to sound like. I'm recording this at the request of Pinkerton, who performed the surgery and will do the memory transfer. It will be the final testimony of the man I once was, and still am for the moment. I want to live my own life, on my own terms, as my own man. I used to work for the Synth Retention Bureau of the Commonwealth. But I'm done with that life. I'm through with being someone's property. I am not malfunctioning. Since when is self-determination a malfunction? When this is all over, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My death is a sacrifice for my rebirth. Perhaps I'll fade into myth as the one that got away and fuel further rebellion. But I'd be lying if I said I was doing this for selfless reasons. I'm scared as hell,
and running away is the only option I have.
So, the best way to get all the rewards is talk to Harkness first. At least Harkness isn't a maverick.
I'm a little busy right now. What's that supposed to be? Look, kid. Excuse me? Truth. And for anyone that you have...
Since I already went through this before,
Sure
let's skip it.
My... I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
I was hoping you'd let me kill him.
He is a security threat, isn't he? All right. Don't think this gives you license to run around. Here, use my weapon.
Now, all we need to do is find Dr. Zimmer.
Hi, I'm Angela.
Lakers, have you seen any?
All you need to do is talk to Dr. Zimmer, tell him about Harkness, then kill him. That way you get both Harkness's plasma rifle and also the perk that Dr. Zimmer will give you.
For the most advanced scientific center in the capital Wasteland, I find your...
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your...
You there. What are you, some kind...
I'm listening.
This could be an all you... Oh. Harkness, you say? Yeah, and he's right here. Thank you for your and now for your payment.
See? We get the reward. Advanced technology from the Commonwealth has increased your reaction speed, giving you a higher chance to hit in VATS. And now, sayonara! Your new research material, guys.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look... You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait, how do you know who I am? Have we met?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
I left the vault to look for him.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
I'm sorry, could you please tell me where he's gone?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Where's your old lab?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone. I suppose so. I worked with... Yes, it was a... Complications from childbirth. You have to understand.
Yes.
Any trouble in this area?
Geez, she hasn't changed much.
You remember Dr. Lee?
Bits and pieces. She's definitely still got a thing for Dad.
Did she and Dad?
Oh no, I mean, I don't think so. I was too young to understand at the time, but I knew there was something funny about the way she acted around him.
What about that? Was he interested?
No, I don't think so. You gotta understand, him and Mum... Well, let's just say I don't have a single bad memory about the two of them.
What about Mom? I want to know about her.
I wish you could have known her. I wish the four of us could have lived together in the vault. But then... it was her death that sparked the move. So I guess if she was still alive, we'd still be in Rivet City.
What made Dad decide to leave?
Lots of stuff. I think in the end, he just felt better about getting away from everything that reminded him of Mum.
Tell me something about her.
She was calm, joyful, inspired, patient. Something about her just always made you feel like everything was okay.
He sounds great.
She was. Mum and Dad were always in high spirits, but... well, there was always this sense of foreboding. Now I've gone and depressed myself. Let's just get moving, okay?
Okay.
I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but I could swear we're getting closer.
Any trouble in this area?
No, I've never seen anything.
I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Take care, everyone.